Hi, this is Jeff from Airstream Nerds, and I'm back with another great product from Beech Lane. It is their RV leveling system.
Airstream song, cruising to the campsite singing our song. Airstream song, we are the Airstream Nerds. Yeah!
Now I've already opened this box and I've already put the batteries in the unit because I wanted to get a head start and not have to figure all this out. So what comes in the box is a couple AA batteries, some little tiny mounting screws, the unit itself, that was the battery plastic. To put the batteries in, you just push the buttons on the side and the front cover pops off. I just did this a second ago. Yeah, you just push both of those in. That's what it looks like on the inside. And then you just slide the covers back in. It comes with this card. Whether you have iOS or Android, scan it and it comes up. And we're not going to mount this on the camper right now and go through all the leveling things. You guys have seen these before on how they work, but it'll be easy. We're going to mount it right here and then I'm gonna set it up on the app. So right now, it starts off, I've downloaded the app and I opened the app and this is the first screen. So I've installed the unit. I'm gonna say it's installed. So this is a camper. That is a leveling device installed on the wall of your camper. All right, so it tells you, it plays a little video. Let's see what it does.
Before doing a permanent install, we recommend putting batteries in the device and testing the connection from various points in the RV to your phone. The device...
Okay, so there's a long video that explains where to place it, proper placement, how to place it, etc. I'm gonna hit, I've installed the unit. Then it thanks you, connects my unit through Bluetooth. I'm gonna hit next. Asks if you want to allow it to do Bluetooth. I'm going to select the device. It's now connected. Super easy. That was quick. That was no pain, no gain there. I'm going to hit done. And then where did I install it? So this is the front. Let's see how they have this. Okay, so this is the front of the camper. This is the sides. This is the rear of the camper. So I have it basically facing the driver's side right now where it's sitting here. So we're going to select where I mounted it. Now you could mount it in the camper inside a cabinet, but like they said, you want to test to see how your Bluetooth works to your vehicle. So I suggest mounting it somewhere towards the front of your trailer because that makes it a shorter distance from where you've placed it to your vehicle, or your tow vehicle. If you put it way in the back here and you have your phone way in the front of your tow vehicle here, that's a lot longer for your Bluetooth to be a consistent signal, and you kind of want a consistent signal with this, especially the reason why you're using this is so you don't have to use a level to level your trailer. You just get in your cab, pull your app up, and back up. You hit the next. It tells you how to calibrate the device. So our camper, now my camper is sitting in my driveway right now. We are not at a campground. We are on level ground. I am not going to get my level out because this is just a test. So we're going to set it right now that positioning, how I have it mounted in my camper, that's how you level it. But what you want to do in your camper is you want to make sure that you're perfectly level, front to back, side to side, and then you want to make sure once it's level, press that button. Then you select what we have. We have a travel trailer, but they have them for all kinds. Travel trailer. I'm going to hit next. Then you go out and you get your length and your width, and that's a picture from your hitch. So from where the jack point is to the middle of your rear tire. Now I'm going to go and get that measurement right now. Okay, so from my jack, where the jack hits the ground, to the center of my rear tire, I have a dual axles on here. It's 204 inches. Now I need to measure the width from the outside of each tire. Be right back. Okay, so measured that too. Across from the outside of my tire to outside of my tire is 94. Now I'm saving it. So it's showing that my passenger side is low a 1/4 of an inch, which is probably right, because I don't know if this table's completely level. I know my driveway angles out towards the driver's side, but as you can see, if this thing's on the camper, as you raise or lower, it tells you where you're at. So what you would do is, I use the Beech Lane levelers, and I put it under my tire, whichever is the low side. So if it says over here that I'm higher up on the driver's side, so I would put the thing, because it says, let me move this so you can see. So it says passenger side is low, which means we need to raise the passenger side. So you put the over on the side where the passenger on your vehicle. So you use this as your tow vehicle. So the passenger tow vehicle side, I would put the wedge underneath that tire, and then I would drive up on that tire on that thing, and it would bring it up. And I can see from inside my cab exactly when I've lifted it up enough. So that's what it would look like. I'd be at 0. And that basically means that my camper is level. Let's see what else it does here. It tells you that your battery level is 100%. The temperature, so it gives you a Bluetooth thermometer, so be it, wherever you put in your camper. So this thing is showing it's 82 degrees in here. I don't think so, but it could be, because I have the air conditioning on, as you can hear in the background, but it is super hot outside, so it could be 82. I don't really know. Let's see what else. Then you can go back into the settings. In the settings menu, you can go back and reset it and do your setup all over again if you screw it up. If you have questions, you hit the question mark. You can contact them. There's the user manual, and then all the different videos that show the directions on how to use the device. Really well thought of. I think the app is awesome. It is, as you saw, super easy to figure out. There was no confusion on what they're asking for. You can see how quick and responsive this is. It doesn't take very long. As I'm moving it, it's and I didn't notice that before, but you can see the whole camper is moving as well, not just the gauge. So as you tilt this, so great product. About the only thing that I would have changed is I'd put a power button on this. I've found that you put this in a closet, batteries die, you forget the batteries are dead. It's because it's mounted out of sight, and you pull up to your campground and you can't use it, essentially, because the batteries are dead, and then you spend that time changing the batteries. So I don't have a problem having a power button on here. Press the button to turn it on, so it's just one of the steps. I'd pull up to the campground, step inside, push the button, make sure it's on, synced up, and then back into my parking place. Because I'm getting out and I'm putting the wedges and all that stuff anyway, so it's not like you pull up to your campground and you don't get out when you're leveling your vehicle. Before you level your vehicle, you've already backed into the space where you're parking. You've already, situated into place. You've backed. You've already gotten out of the car 5, 6 more times. So what's one more time of pressing a button, in my opinion? Otherwise, the batteries die much faster. This is sitting the whole time. If you use your camper every few weeks like we do, then the batteries are being wasted while they're sitting there running this device. Even though it's Bluetooth and it's running low, it still eats the batteries a lot faster. But like I said, otherwise, it's awesome. It's a nice size, a nice shape, it's a good design, easy setup. Once again, this is Jeff.
And Jenny.
And we're the Airstream Nerds. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put any comments below, and we'll see you on the next trip.